let us relive the travesty or awesomeness, depending on who you root for.
Right.
That is BYU Savannah State. First quarter, Mitch Matthews breaks it deep. Christian Stewart, all kinds of time to throw, and he hooks up with Mitch down the field for 71 yards.
Yeah, we always talk about when you go against opponents like Savannah State, it really goes down to the trenches, and BYU dominates in the trenches, and so you saw right there, he had plenty of time. And on the keeper right here, once again, he's able to find easy gaps and get through.
A little bit later in the first quarter, Mitch Matthews wide open. Brian, how does he get that open?
Again, that's that Casper coverage. When you have guys thinking that other guys are going to do your job and your responsibility, you focus on other things and you let guys go right past you.
Christian Stewart accounted for 6 total touchdowns in the first half. That one, a 9-yard touchdown to Taryn Hauk. Alani Fua says, give me that. Nearly a pick 6.
Yeah, it's like David said, you got to reach for the stars.
Hey, last time on this field, I'm going all out.
Right, definitely going all out.
There's one of Christian Stewart's touchdown runs. Rough day for the Savannah State special teams. BYU takes advantage of a poor snap. They recover at the 1-yard line, and there's your man, Brian, Jordan Leslie.
Jordan Leslie, 9 reasons why fans should vote for the Y Factor.
Nate Carter would pour in another touchdown rushing. David Kessler in on the action. I think every single player that dressed basically played today.
Yeah, and that was a great thing. Coach Manel said a lot of young guys got looks. And, the starters were on the sideline cheering them on. That's what it's all comes down to.
Nate Carter leaping over the defense, goes for over 100 yards.
This is what we talked about earlier, right?
You wanted the Taysom Hill leap.
I wanted Taysom Hill.
You got it.
There it goes, right there.
And then A.J. Moore scores on a 6-yard touchdown run, his first as a BYU Cougar. The Cougars win 64-0. Final statistics, BYU goes for 487 in the total yard category. The defense, I know it's Savannah State. I know they're a terrible FCS team, but 63 total yards?
Well, that's impressive. You got to look back. The starters only gave up 32 in the first half.
Yeah.
And so that means the second stringers, third stringers only gave up, 31 in the second. So you got to give props to that BYU defense. Even the guys coming in, the second, third stringers still stood up to the test and was able to keep them off the board.
I think that's the biggest bright spot. And David, you mentioned it earlier today that, Cougar fans, you get an opportunity to see these younger guys get to play. And they came up and you didn't really see too much drop-off. But I don't care who you're playing, it's a D2, D3 school, to give up those that many yards, that is extremely impressive. So good to see this defense take some steps and getting more prepared for this Cal team.